So in today's tutorial, I'll be explaining to you how I made this plantain chips. It's so crunchy and crispy, guys. It's very dry, it doesn't soak inside the oil, it's not moist, and it can stay for as long as you want, even without preservative. So I went ahead to slice this plantain in 3 different ways, and I'll be explaining those 3 ways to you in this video. Just keep watching. Hi guys, you are welcome back to Kitchen and Health with Lady T. So if today is your first time of coming across my channel, you are welcome, and to my returning subscribers, I sincerely appreciate you. So to make your plantain chips, you need your plantain depending on the quantity of plantain chips you want to make. So these are unripe plantain. The back is just looking like that because I kept it inside the fridge, and that is my own way of preserving my plantain and not allowing them to get ripe on time. So I have my plantain. I have about 5 or 6 there. Then you'll be needing a bowl to make your salt solution, because we are going to be needing salt, and I'm not going to sprinkle it on it directly like some people do. This formula is better than sprinkling your salt on it. So inside your bowl or your plate, you just pour your quantity of water that you need. Then for my own plantain chips, I'm going to be adding just 2 spoons of salt to the water, and the spoon is not even full. So after adding the salt, I'm going to go ahead and stir it, and after stirring the salt and the water together, make sure it dissolves. Just keep it aside and you do some other things. So I will show you where we are going to need our salt solution in the process of making our plantain chips. So this is what I'm going to use to slice my plantain. So there are so many types of slicer you can use, and if you don't have slicer, you can use your hand. So this is my frying pan. I've gone ahead to put it on the gas, added my oil to it, and leave it on very low heat, so that when I'm done slicing my plantain, my oil will be ready. I don't want to slice my plantain and keep it down. No, that method sometimes affect the outcome of your plantain. So I will advise you that as you are opening your plantain, the quantity you want to add to your oil is the quantity you should do at a time. So I've just been picking them one after the other, go ahead and slice them, then add them to my oil. So this is me rinsing my plantain. So after rinsing, that is when I will start slicing. So I picked the first one. The capacity of my fry pan can only take 1 at a time. So if your own capacity, the capacity of your frying pan or your cooking pot or whatsoever you are using for frying, can take 4 at a time, then go ahead. But I will advise you not to overcrowd your frying pan. Don't allow your plantain to be too much inside your pot or your frying pan. Make sure that you have at least few spaces so that it doesn't stick together, and everything will be able to like fry together at the same time. Not that some will be dry, some will be soggy kind of. So this is me stippling my plantain. Please, if today is your first time of coming across this channel, kindly do well to hit the subscribe button, and when you do so, don't forget to put on your notification bell so that whenever I upload new video, you will get notified. So this is me slicing my plantain with the side of my slicer that I choose to. Can use any size, any phase you want. So that is me still slicing it. And to my returning subscribers, I sincerely appreciate you guys. Thank you for staying by. So I'm done slicing, and I'm trying to show you how light it is. Can you see it? So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to pour everything. I will just use one to test if my oil is ready. And you can see the one I threw inside the oil. It shows that the oil is fully ready. So your oil should not be too hot and it should not be too cold. So just make sure your cooking gas is adjusted to like the medium point. So this is me adding my plantain chips to my oil. Please, I will advise that as you are adding your chips, you just stir it, like you separate it with your spoon or your spatula or whatsoever, so that it doesn't stick together when you are done frying. So that is what I'm doing. Can you see me using my perforated spoon to like try to separate them? So in the process of frying, I left it and I went ahead to peel another plantain, and I want to show you how you can slice it with your hand, like without slice, and that is what I'm doing. I'm not really an expert using my hand, but there are some people that can slice it so light with their hands. So this is me slicing with my hand, and that is what I'm showing you. So in the process of slicing this one, I didn't leave the one I was frying. I go there at interval to stir it, and when your plantain is almost ready, like let me say 60 to 70% done, you just you go to your salt solution, the salt and water that you mixed the other time, then you take out of it and sprinkle it on your plantain, the one you are frying already. Just sprinkle it randomly, then you stir together with your perforated spoon or whatsoever you are using to stir. And that is what I've gone ahead to do. And trust me, when your plantain chips is ready, you will feel the effect. So don't add too much thinking that it will not be effective. You might not like the end product. So right now, can you see our plantain chips freshly fried? Like, you don't need to leave it to get dark, to get burnt before you bring it out. Can you see it? Can you see my plantain chips? I'm bringing it out of the oil already. So it's advisable you just put it in a perforated container like a sieve, and you put another one beneath to allow the oil to like rest inside, or you put serviettes in your sieve. So this is the one I went ahead to cut with my hand. This is it, and right now I'll be adding it to my oil. So if you're scared that you don't want hot oil to touch your skin, you can just put it inside your spoon or a long perforated spoon and use it to pour it inside the oil and stir. So that is what I did to add the remaining one to the oil. I hope you can see it, guys. So this was the one we made the other time, like the first method. So I want to show you how crispy and crunchy the chips are. So I picked this particular one and I'm trying to break it with my hand. So the other plantain chips, the one we cut with our hand, is still inside the oil. So I've gone ahead to peel another plantain, and I'm using another face to slice it. Can you see it? This one is looking like coconut chips. Can you see it, guys? This is more like thinner and smaller than the first slicing that I did. So right now I'm done slicing, and I'll go ahead and bring out the one inside the oil, and I'm adding this one already. So can you see it? So but this one, as you're adding it, you need to like be careful so that it doesn't get too stick together, and you won't be able to like bring them separately when they are cool. So immediately you add it, use your spoon to separate them, and your salt solution, you can just go ahead, add little quantity again. That is if you feel the effect might have gone down. So guys, this one is ready. I don't want it to get burnt, so I'm bringing it out. And for those that want to go into the plantain chips business, please, it is advisable that you don't expose your chips to too much air after frying. Once it's cooled down, you can start packing it. So these are our chips, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this tutorial to the end. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe, and don't forget to put on your notification bell. See you guys in my next tutorial. Love you so much. Bye.